by saying thank you to the Asian American Center for their generous support, which has helped make it possible for me to conduct summer research. And also thank you for the opportunity to be here today and present my work to all of you. My name is Danny Allen, and I am a first-year graduate student in the musicology program here at UNC. My master's thesis on the topic of music in the World War II Japanese American incarceration camps, which will be written in the upcoming 24-25 academic year, was born out of a music and incarceration seminar paper last fall, which subsequently became a conference paper at the Yale Graduate Music Symposium in February. As I build on that foundation of research, some of the questions I will be exploring are: 1, how did the performance of music affect the performance of identity in the World War II internment camps? And 2, how does the memory of the internment affect the performance of Japanese American identity today? In February 1942, over 2 months after the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, President Roosevelt signed Executive Order 9066, which authorized both the creation of the War Relocation Authority and the evacuation and internment of all West Coast Japanese, including American citizens. The total number of people incarcerated would be around 120,000. Of the incarceration camps, I've had the opportunity to visit 2 this summer, including the site of the former Topaz incarceration camp and the site of the former Fort Missoula Alien Detention Center. My first research trip will take place in Salt Lake City and Delta, Utah during the Topaz Art Pilgrimage. According to the website of the Topaz Museum, the mission of this pilgrimage is to, quote, pay tribute to the 11,212 people of Japanese descent who were incarcerated at the World War II American concentration camp at Topaz. As an attendee of this pilgrimage, I will be conducting participant observation and events which will include a concert of traditional Japanese music, which includes shakuhachi, which is exciting as a shakuhachi player myself, events at the Salt Lake City Buddhist Temple, and a trip to the former site of the Topaz incarceration camp. There will also be a talk given by Lily Nakai Gaby, who was incarcerated during World War II and who wrote the book titled Gasa Gasa Girl Goes to Camp. During this time, I will collect field notes, speak with attendees, and hopefully make contacts with people for future interviews. By speaking to the people about their experiences or the experiences of their families, I will be able to not only tell their stories and their experiences of music in the camps, but tell their stories the way they want them told. My second trip will be to the Fort Missoula Museum in Missoula, Montana. This will be a primarily archival research trip where I will explore the different collections of information on file from the 1940s, when Fort Missoula was used as an alien detention facility for those of Japanese and Italian descent. Among the boxes of archival material are collections of photographs, articles, court documents, and the handwritten notes of FDR on his speech after the attack on Pearl Harbor. This is a chance for me to engage with historical documentation, as well as visit another site of the incarceration. I do not know much about this site, and I believe it will be interesting to learn about a place where not only Japanese, but Japanese and Italians were incarcerated. Minako Waseda, a musicologist, says that the camps, quote, provided Japanese and Japanese Americans with exceptional opportunities for music making. I have explored the musicking of the internees and found that music included everything from Western classical and American swing to Japanese traditional music and kabuki plays. In some camps, songwriting competitions were held, and winning songs were chosen by committees. Oftentimes, winning songs extolled hallmark Japanese qualities such as perseverance and patience. I have also learned that the first generation Japanese internees, the Issei, often participated in traditional Japanese music offerings, while at the same time they encourage their children to participate in Western music as a, quote, culture strategy. My goal this summer is to learn more about how these dual identities of Japanese and American met each other in your camps and many times clash. As I prepare to conduct these 2 research trips and have these opportunities to not only read but to speak with the people about their experiences or those of their families, I look forward to the conversations I will have with those I meet. And again, I close with a word of thanks to the Asian American Center for their generosity and support of my research. Thank you all for being here.